Good morning, guys. For those of you who would like to boost your immune system, go to Alaska Chaga, click on that link, and find out why millions of people drink Chaga tea every day. And then if you'd like to help support our veterans and the channel, go to Ebro Soap Company. They're owned by vets, and they give part of their profits to veterans down on their luck. And then for those of you who would like to learn more about CBD and its health benefits, as a way, not to mention, it's a great way to help support the channel. Go to martinbrodellcbd.com. Check out all the products for humans as well as for your pets. One of the things I gave Bud toward the end for his arthritis was the doggy treats, little biscuits. And then for those of you who would like to have your own business selling CBD products, go ahead and send me an email. It's in the description box, and I will send you the name and the phone number of the individual to get a hold of. Let's go ahead and dig into some of the news here. So supporters turn on Biden after he breaks major promise. So the government is continuing to seize private land along the nation's southern border, breaking a promise by Joe Biden. It says a federal judge confirmed yesterday that a Texas family will have their land immediately seized by eminent domain for a U.S.-Mexico border wall, the very type of confiscation that Joe Biden expressly promised that he would not do. Now, they call him President Joe Biden here, and he'll be called many more names. And anyway, so the family said they had hope in the new Biden administration and that they expected things to be different. We are utterly devastated, said Badelia Cavazos, whose family owns land in Hidalgo County, Texas. We thought Joe Biden, President Joe Biden, would protect us. Now we've lost our land. We don't even know what comes next. End, stop, done, over. Not going to do it. Withdraw the lawsuits. We're out. We're not going to confiscate the land, said Biden in August. I guess he didn't mean it. And a lot of people are finding out a lot of things about what he didn't mean. And then this from the Gateway Pundit. So anybody who watched unprecedented event of stopping the counting knows there was fraud. Sidney Powell's recorded speech at the Tulsa Health and Freedom Conference. You know, there is so much that's going to continue to come out from Lynn Wood, Sidney Powell, and others. And I tell you what, it is going to really ring hard. The truth is going to ring hard in time to come. And the truth is going to continue to be put out there. And I tell you what, it's going to get really, really interesting. Let's go ahead and go through the Gateway Pundit here. So screaming crowd gives President Trump a standing ovation at Lincoln Day fundraiser. And if you think that people love him now, you just wait. And then developing, Mike Lindell's new social website, frankspeech.com, comes under massive attack and shuts down on opening day. We knew that they were going to go after his site. But my guess is he and his people, they will get it working. They'll get it up. And yeah, they're scared to death of him. Absolutely. They're scared to death of they're scared to death of me. Are you kidding? They're scared to death of anybody who puts the truth out there. And then Trump was right again. CNN interviews a leftist with soup can at Minnesota protest, used as weapon against the police. And if you notice, Trump is right an awful lot of the time. In fact, you'd be hard pressed to find a time when he wasn't right. And moving on to fake news. 60 Minutes runs hit piece on Oath Keepers that is complete garbage. And that's what we expect of the TV media. The road to global fascism, how Wall Street investment banks use coercion to promote social justice, climate change, and globalism. What have I been saying for a long time? That these big banks, these investment banks, these hedge funds and stuff, they coerce these corporations to do what they want them to do and to push social justice, climate change, and globalism. That's what they're doing. It's not it's not always that these companies want to, it's that they're being forced to. And how do they force them? It's with the stock price. They can bust them. They can bust them 7 ways to Sunday if they want to. You start selling, they own most of the shares. And in fact, you don't even have to own most of the shares. All you got to do is own 5 to 10% of a company, and you can bring them down. And then leftists rush to defend Maxine Waters as expulsion petition circulates after she incited scores of violent rioters and insurrectionists. She will be dealt with. Not right now, but she will be dealt with. And then Wayne Root, why are Biden and Democrats carrying out the murder of the middle class? Because they want to destroy this country. And they need to destroy the middle class. That's part of what this pandemic has all been about. Weak GOP leader Kevin McCarthy promises to bring action against Maxine Waters for inciting riots, but only if Pelosi does nothing. He is weak. Dominion advisor met with John Podesta, offering anything that would help defeat Trump, according to email released by WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks has a ton of stuff. And then update, Marjorie Taylor Greene creates petition demanding Maxine Waters be expelled from Congress. And no, they're not going to touch her. She will be touched, but not yet. And then, yes, the U.S. intel community routinely lies. We knew that. And that's one of the reasons why they're going to, well, the intel community is their own worst enemy. When they went corrupt, when they bought into all the crap of the deep state, that was a thing that's going to do them in. And then get out, leftist union leaders in Minnesota expelled National Guard members from Labor Center who were there to protect the community. It's going to come back to bite them. And then 156 years ago today, Abraham Lincoln's body lies in state after he was assassinated by a Democrat actor. Minnesota authorities released photos of SUV that fired shots at National Guard members in Minnesota after Maxine Waters called for more confrontations. Maricopa County, Arizona Senate is ready for audit of Maricopa County's 2020 election results to begin. The Democrats are in panic. You know they are. So are the rhinos. Minnesota police shoot armed carjacking suspect in Burnsville. Suspect pointing gun at the police. What else here? Marjorie Taylor Greene says she will introduce resolution to expel Maxine Waters from Congress. Steve Malzberg invites actor Robert Davey on his show to discuss the movie Roe versus Wade. Let's see how much time I got time here. Utah reporter stalks paramedic at his home to out him and harass him on why he donated to the defense fund for Kyle Rittenhouse. Things need to be turned around here, and we need to go after the people who are doing the stalking and doxing these people. We need to stalk them and dox them. We need to let them know what it feels like. Washington Post report may include some accuracy in indicating that it was former AG Bill Barr who blocked the release of the Spygate documents. Pompous Fauci, yeah. And we're not going to know who was a white hat and who was a gray hat and who was a black hat until it's all over with. We're not going to know. Pompous Fauci attacks Jim Jordan. We know he's a black hat. It says mask mandates, endless lockdowns, and vaccine passports have nothing to do with restricting civil liberties. Well, let's restrict his civil liberties. Let's restrict him a little bit. We'll see then what he thinks. And then Trump got banned from Twitter over false claims of inciting violence. Maxine Waters incites violence, captured on video, and keeps her account. Well, of course. It all depends upon which side you're on. And then Biden's anti-American UN ambassador doubles down, compares U.S. founding fathers to how the Chinese treat the Uyghurs. And, it's just, how can I put it? I'm actually very calm and I know things are going to blow. I know that. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And so I'm just calmly sitting back. For the most part, I'm calm, and I'm waiting for the crap to hit the fan, for everything to blow up. I've said for years things would implode and explode all at the same time, and that's what we're watching. It's not gonna happen. It is happening. Devin Nunes comes clean on WOL president. We don't see a lot of Biden every day. What is his schedule? There's a reason why we don't see him. Uh, there's not much to see. And then the head of the American Federation of Teachers Union disparages police and National Guard, and she can't even make sense of simple math. Nunes, military is targeting Republican naval officers with phony investigations to get them kicked out of the military. Crazy John Kerry signs another garbage international deal, this time with China regarding climate change, where he will screw Americans and China will skate. John Kerry will be dealt with, and he's not going to like it. John Kerry is done. Period. Anyway, let me see what else is here. That looks to be it for now. Guys, I want to thank once again all of you for your support, whether it's by way of PayPal, Patreon, checks, or cash in the mail. Thank you. And just know that things are going to work out. And as I told a lady at church yesterday, I said, just think of Soleimani and al-Baghdadi. And anyway, it's happening. There's a lot more going on than we realize. God bless y'all. Have a great day, guys. I will see you early this afternoon. Bye-bye now.